we are. All right. Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Watkins, your art teacher. We are going to continue learning about the artist Vasily Kandinsky. Let me see everybody say that. Say Vasily. Starts with a V sound. Vasily. That was his first name. Last name was Kandinsky. Everybody say that. Kandinsky. 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 Good. And Vasily Kandinsky helped invent a kind of artwork called abstract art. And abstract art doesn't look like anything in the real world. It doesn't look like a house or a tree or an automobile. It looks like, well, it looks like an idea or an emotion. It's got color, it's got line, it's got shape and form, but it doesn't have a recognizable object. It doesn't have a thing you can look at and say, that is a picture of a squirrel. I'll give you an example of one I've been working on for the past few days. This is an abstract artwork. You can see that it is disappearing into space. Hey, there we go. It doesn't look like a house or a car. It looks like shapes, and the colors are what's important. And the edges and all those things that go into it. So I'm not an abstract artist, but I like doing abstract art. I didn't always. I used to think it was cool. I was like, where's the car? Why doesn't it look like a house? But I learned different. So I'm hoping that this will help you appreciate it and understand it so that you don't have to waste a whole lot of time not knowing that abstract art is really interesting. So, first of all, I'm going to share my screen and we are going to be looking at that same, we're going to watch a video, the Maddie and Dada video that we watched the other day, because it's been a while since you saw it. I think watching it one more time. And after that, we are going to, next week I think we'll watch a story called The Noisy Paintbrush, which was about his life and killing. It's got really First, let's watch this about Maddie and Dada. I'll stop my regular music, because that will be distracting. Alright, here we go.
Hey guys, today we are trying Adapted Mind. I'm so excited to try this game. I've heard really good...
There we go.
Maddie, it's no time to practice your saxophone. You said it was art time.
Well, I was looking at art in that book, but there was a funny picture that made me think about music.
Whoa, really? Of music? Duh, interesting. It looks like a person, but it doesn't remind me of music very much. Oops, sorry.
That's okay. How did you do that, Dada?
Well, I didn't know I was this good at doing whatever it is I'm doing.
Do you think we can make them different colors? Look at that one, Dada.
Dada, cool.
You were just in the book.
I'm the musical man.
You're making the music turn into colors. How do you do it?
I don't know, but Vasily can tell us. We can even go listen to his paintings.
Listen to his painting? Listen? The artist in the book?
It's Dada. Wow.
Dada, can you take us there to see the artist? Mr. Kandinsky's studio.
Yes, you are. I see my little music friend brought you. I am Vasily Kandinsky.
I'm Maddie.
I'm Dada.
I brought them to meet you. Welcome, Matty, and welcome, Dada. I hope the musical man hasn't been too mischievous, but he is very musical, you know. Show them, musical man.
Dada, wow, zow!
Bravo, musical man!
Now, what can I do for my two visitors?
The musical man said you might know why my music turned into red blobs.
Oh, yes, musical man. Let's listen to a painting.
There's nothing on the canvas.
Paintings are musical too. Ready, musical man? Let's listen to the painting.
Nice colors. And there's a horse with a blue rider on it.
And maybe another horse, also with a rider on it.
And there's two people on a bench. Maybe it's a horse race, and they're watching it.
Or maybe it's two people riding horses through a park.
Each musical instrument made me think of a different color. Musical man will help us, and I will demonstrate. Do you play music, Matty? Would you like to help?
Yes, please.
No.
Look, Dada. The trumpet makes yellow sounds.
They're all different.
That's exactly right.
The accordion makes blue sounds. The violin makes green sounds. Wow.
And we know the saxophone makes red sounds.
And this horn makes purple.
So the feeling that makes a painting is a lot like the feeling that makes music?
And just like a painting is made up of different colors, a symphony or a song is made up of different musical instruments and notes.
So it can be music that is full of colors, or a painting with all its colors and shapes that is full of music.
That is what I tried to do with some of my paintings. Show them, musical man.
Dada, cool! I see the music!
And we hear the colors.
Dada-tastic! They're going back painting!
It's fun. We're listening to a painting. Thanks, Mr. Kandinsky. Thanks, musical man. Thanks for the musical colors.
And the colorful music!
Goodbye, Matty. Goodbye, Dada. Come visit us again soon. Stay out of mischief, musical man.
Dada, ready!
These are great, Dada.
Dada, yeah!
What do you think, musical man?
Very good little friends.
Hey!
right, so I'm wondering how many people remembered that from last year about Mr. Kandinsky and how he could hear the sounds that he was looking at. When he saw purple, he really heard those deep horns. And when he saw green, he really could hear a violin. And the same way, and the other way around. And he tried to make artwork that would give that feeling to the people who looked at it. So let's, I still want to share actually. Let's look a little bit more at some of the things about Mr. Vasily Kandinsky. Everybody try saying that again. Vasily Kandinsky. Very good. I'll see if I can show you some stuff. Oh, did I remember to share? I don't think I finished sharing. There we go. Let's go back to what we had learned about him last time. Looking at our presentation. Vasily Kandinsky. Vasily Kandinsky. It's not opening up the page for me. There we go. There he is, looking very sharp in his nice clean suit. He lived about 100 years ago. His family actually had quite a bit of money. This is not his house. This is one of the places that he lived, Munich, Germany, although he was born in Moscow. Do y'all want to see where that is? Let's take a look. Okay, so first off, let's go back to Conyers. There's Georgia. All right, there we go. One of my students told me that was right outside her grandma's house. So there's Conyers. We had to zoom into Georgia, right? Here's our city. Let's zoom back out a little ways. Let's see what we can see. Oh, there's the ocean. Yeah, we're in Georgia. There's that. We're up South Carolina. Now you can see the whole United States, or almost all of it. There we go. All right, now let's go to Moscow, which is where he was born. All right, we're going to go across the ocean, across the Atlantic, past Europe, all the way to Moscow, which is in Russia. And that's in Asia, on the continent of Asia. Now, he didn't live... Oh, also, check out these crazy words. They use a different alphabet than we do. So the Cyrillic alphabet, I believe. Yeah, so this is, all of this is Russia. It's a huge country, though not a ton of people live over there. So he lived in Moscow when he was younger. When he grew up, he moved to Germany. He traveled all around Europe and back to Moscow, back to Germany, and then he lived in France for the last bit of his life. So that's where he is from. That's what he looks like. All right. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, this is a painting. He didn't make this painting. Somebody named Claude Monet made this painting. It's an Impressionist painting, but it meant a lot to Mr. Kandinsky. He thought it was one that he first realized that he didn't really have big feelings about haystacks, but the colors and the forms, the shapes that were in this, that really sang to him, so to speak. Let me see. This is from an opera that he liked a lot. An opera is like a, you know, like a soap opera or like a telenovela in a sense. It's very dramatic. Lots of stuff goes on. But it's also like a play that's set to music. So he listened to that opera, and that connected for him. So I believe last time we listened to several of these instruments, and you chose a color out of your crayon box to go with each one. Let's do a couple of those today, just to remember, okay? All right, first we're going to listen to a trumpet. So get out your some paper and your crayons or markers and color pencils. Pause the video if you need to. I'll wait just a moment. I'm assuming you paused if you needed to. So let's listen to that trumpet. I like that. You know what? I'm going to double check to make sure, just to double check, make sure that I'm shared the sound, because that would be a tragedy. Double check, including sound, sharing again. There we are. Okay. So what color did you pick for trumpet? Let's listen to it again. I believe that Kandinsky he saw yellow when he heard that, but you might think of another color. Let's try an organ. I like organs, they're kind of cool. Show you what an organ looks like, a full size. Check this out. That is what a pipe organ looks like. It's got a keyboard that they play, but the music gets pumped, the air gets pumped through all these pipes and they make all the noise. So some of them are just huge and take up like a whole wall. I don't know if that's going to show up. It's not really what I wanted to do anyway. I just got distracted. So what color did you pick for the organ? For Kandinsky, to him, organs sounded like a deep purple. Okay, now we're going to do an activity. We're going to let our pencils dance. So I'm going to play some music, and you're going to move your pencil around on your paper while you're listening to the music, and it's going to give you a feeling for how your pencil should move. So I'm going to play this song first. Unfortunately, it's hard for me to share my screen and my music and also video. So I'm going to play this for you once. I want you to listen to it. This is called Flight of the Bumblebee. Now I'm going to show you the picture that I started working on when I was doing that. This is the picture I was drawing when I listened to Flight of the Bumblebee. Now I'm not done. I only added a little bit of color so far. But I want you to start with the black and dance around. I'm going to play it again and I'm going to let you watch my drawing so far and see if you can get how it feels different from another picture. Now I want you to take a black pencil. You can't see mine anymore. We're people. Our artworks are different. But I want you to take a black pencil or a black crayon, and I want you to move it with the music. Your paper, so you can create colors. Dance. There, stop. Cool. Okay, now we're gonna do a different one. Okay, pick a different piece of paper. We're gonna start over. Oh, do you guys want to listen to an organ? Because we were talking about an organ before. This is Bach, Johann Sebastian Bach. He is honestly, I think, my favorite. each foot kind of makes it. So you should have it's really think about what colors should go. That's where the sound is. Cool. Okay, I hope I get to see. Ooh, I wonder if I was really sharing. Y'all, I apologize. Pretend that the last couple minutes didn't happen. When it was quiet, I wasn't sharing the music. That's a tragedy. All right, now for real, I'm gonna play the organ. Sorry, y'all. Maybe I can edit that quiet out. You'll see what the sound again. Organs too big for the universities and schools and churches and cathedrals. When I was a kid, I used to go to one that had a great big organ like that. All right. Oh, I wish I could see your artwork and see what it looks like with those beautiful tones on it. Right, now we've listened to a couple of different versions of music, and we've made our pencil dance across it. I'm wondering if you are going to go back in, finish yours up, and then add some colors. What colors were you thinking about when you did those pictures? But next week and the week after that, that's where we're going to start on our final draft paper. So next week, make sure you have some coloring materials and make sure you have the paper that you want to use, and make sure that you don't lose it. Because we're going to work on the same picture 2 sessions in a row. And if you don't keep up with it, you'll have to start over. I'm sure you'll still do a good job, but it'll be much better if you don't have to start over. All right, well, that's what we're working on. Vasily Kandinsky. Everybody say Vasily Kandinsky. Very good. Vasily Kandinsky. He is considered the father of abstract art. That's art that looks like an idea or a thought or a feeling. It doesn't look like something you can see in the real world. That's all I have for you today. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you soon.